Our verse for today is from 2 Timothy 4 verse 7. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. In this verse, St. Paul recounts the testimony of his accomplishments to Timothy, not out of pride, but a way of encouraging him. The background of this verse runs from verses 1 to 5, as Paul charges young Timothy to preach the word, to be urgent in season and out of season, to convince, to rebuke, and to exhort. Paul urges him to do this because of the situation of the time where hearers were seeking only messages more in tune with their own likes and messages to suit their listening pleasure, as is happening nowadays. Paul heightens this charge to Timothy in verse 6 by drawing attention to his own passing away and his life being poured out as a libation. In our verse, Paul uses three graphic clauses to describe his service for Christ. He used three verbs in the perfect tense. Agonismai, I have fought. Tete leka, I have finished. Tete reka, I have kept. Now, this perfect sense refers to something that was done in the past, but still affects the present. In the first two instances, Paul describes his life and ministry using a metaphor of a contest or a struggle in both the athletic and the military spheres of life. To fight a good fight, a lot is demanded of the one who fights. He or she must be firm, must be persistent, must be determined, disciplined, focused, and must not give up. This is what Paul did as an apostle of Christ. In the same way, to finish the race in an athletic contest requires that one maintains his or her lane to avoid being disqualified. One must maintain the required speed and time and must get to the finishing point. This is exactly what the Christian life entails, that we run but not outside the track. Unfortunately, many Christians are running today, perhaps with high speed and intensity, but outside the track. In the last clause, Paul says, I have kept the faith. By so doing, he presents his life as a model for Timothy and to encourage him to rely always on the grace of God. Dear brothers and sisters, Paul makes us know that our Christian life is like a battle, and we are like soldiers. To put up a good fight, we must be battle ready. We require discipline, perseverance, determination, and we must be focused. Soldiers are people that sacrifice their lives for their nations. And Paul says in verse 6, my life has been poured out as a libation. What about you and your life? Paul wants us to be good soldiers, so we must be ready to sacrifice the best of ourselves, our pleasures, our egos, our pride, our leisure, our comforts, as Christian soldiers for the sake of Christ and the gospel. We must continue to run within our lanes and tracks, with our eyes fixed on the goal and without looking back. We must hold on to the faith we have received and pass it on to our children. In the long run, we ought to persevere in the faith and to preserve it intact no matter the situation, no matter where the world is moving to. Let us hold on till the end. Remember the three things at stake here in this verse: the good fight, the race, and the faith. We have heard St. Paul's testimony in this verse. He says, I have fought a good fight. I have finished the race. What do you say about yourself? Have you fought a good fight, or are you fighting the good fight? Have you finished the race, or are you running the race? Have you kept the faith, or are you keeping the faith? The answer is yours and mine. May God give us strength to persevere in our Christian struggles, to run the race to the end, and to preserve the faith, so that we may merit the crown of righteousness which God will give to us at the end. Amen. Peace be with you.